In other news this evening, affidavits filed in federal court against 3 people, including 2 registered sex offenders, may shed new light on the investigation into the disappearance of a Nicholas County woman.
58-year-old Lori Feltz was first reported missing 3 years ago. Now 2 men charged in an unrelated case are wanted for questioning about her disappearance. LEX 18's Mike Valenti has the story.
Authorities are not sure where 26-year-old Brendan Camus and 28-year-old Clinton Peterson are today, but the time they spent in Kentucky is under renewed scrutiny. They have both been charged for failing to register as sex offenders while they lived in the Commonwealth. And Peterson's mother, Penny Gillis, has been charged as an accessory after the fact. The men were convicted of sex crimes in Colorado. Court records allege that Camus and Peterson lived in a shack on Gillis property in Nicholas County in 2016, near where Lori Feltz lived at the time of her disappearance.
You guard against getting your hopes up, but I've got my hopes up again.
The last 3 years of uncertainty have been heart-wrenching for Feltz's sister, Kathleen Bauer. Feltz, who had traumatic brain injuries due to an accident, went for a walk one day in December of 2016 and never returned. During a search for Feltz, police came across a shack in the woods and talked to 2 people who they believed were Camus and Peterson. Officers didn't know at the time that the men were fugitives. Court records also allege a witness claimed that Camus and Peterson found a body on the property, but never reported it to police.
I was numb at first, and then I was like sad and mad and happy all at the same time.
Bauer has long had her suspicions about who may have been involved, and now she's holding out hope that the family's one step closer to getting answers.
I promised her, we all did, my sisters and I promised, we're not giving up. We won't let her down. We'll bring her home.
Mike Valenti, LEX 18 News.
LEX 18 was the first to report the details of the affidavit, but it's still unclear if the 3 people are in custody.